Hello, passionate Celtic supporters. What a time it has been for Scottish football, and I can hardly contain the excitement from the last international break. Honestly, Tuesday night felt like a true throwback to the days when representing your country carried every ounce of risk and intensity. It had been a while since an international fixture really captured the imagination, but Scotland reminded everyone why football can still bring those electric, spine-tingling moments. The atmosphere, the stakes, and the drama were simply phenomenal. After seeing Ireland's performance on Sunday, you might have doubted whether Scotland could raise their game to match the tension, but they absolutely did. It was a night filled with emotion, pride, and memories that will linger for a long time. And speaking of memorable moments, Kieran Tierney's performance was nothing short of spectacular. For him, this must have been particularly meaningful after the disappointment of injury during the last Euros and a challenging period back at Celtic. He's endured criticism and scrutiny from all angles, and yet on that night, he produced a goal that was not only a statement, but a true work of footballing art. The precision, timing, and confidence to strike at that moment showcased his immense skill and resilience. It was a moment that highlighted not just his technical ability, but also the heart and determination of a player committed to representing both his club and nation with excellence. Watching that goal, one could almost feel the weight lifting off his shoulders and the spark of renewed confidence igniting. For Celtic fans, it was a joy to see one of our own rise to the occasion, to demonstrate that despite setbacks, brilliance can still shine through. The goal wasn't just about points or qualification, it was about belief, about reclaiming a sense of self-assurance that perhaps had wavered during a period of struggle, and looking forward to the World Cup draw. There's a sense of genuine anticipation, no more stressful playoff worries, just the excitement of seeing our nation compete on the world stage with players like Tierney ready to make their mark. It's moments like this that remind us why football is so cherished in Scotland, why a single goal can stir the hearts of millions, and why a dedicated player's perseverance can resonate far beyond the pitch. The international break, in my opinion, should be celebrated more often when it produces nights like that. There's something to be said about compressing qualification into smaller groups where every match matters, where every point counts, and where the drama unfolds quickly, keeping fans fully invested. Perhaps if international breaks were structured to capture this intensity more consistently, they would be far more exciting than the drawn-out schedules that often dilute the stakes. But in any case, the joy of seeing Tierney, McTominay, and others rise to the occasion is enough to make fans dream of what lies ahead. From the perspective of Celtic supporters, these moments are cherished even more because they remind us of the intertwined journey between club and country, how players carry the badge and pride across both, how each performance adds to their narrative and our shared memories. Speaking of shared memories, reflecting on past Celtic triumphs and unforgettable fixtures adds another layer to this excitement. Who could forget games like that iconic mid-April clash in 2008, a night where dominance, rivalry, and sheer footballing theatre combined to create magic? Matches like that define eras and shape the identity of the club, giving fans moments to replay in their minds for years to come. The ebb and flow of tension, the thrill of a decisive goal, the heartbreak and jubilation intertwined all serve to remind us why we watch, why we cheer, why we invest our emotions in a team that has long been at the heart of Scottish football culture. The sheer drama of those days, the clash of titans, and the artistry on the pitch parallel the excitement witnessed during recent international fixtures, showing how football remains a vessel for passion, community, and shared experience. And when it comes to current Celtic players, seeing someone like Tierney reclaim confidence as he did against a formidable national opponent is heartening. The goal he scored was more than just a finish. It was a statement that setbacks can be overcome, that dedication pays off, and that skill coupled with courage produces moments fans will never forget. Observing how he approaches the game now, how he interacts with teammates, and how his focus sharpens following such a performance, one cannot help but feel optimistic about his trajectory for the season. Not only does this boost the national team, but it inspires Celtic fans to believe in the quality of our squad, to recognise the talent nurtured within our ranks, and to feel pride in seeing our players excel under pressure. Of course, football is never without challenges. The squad faces injuries, absences, and tough fixtures ahead, from away games that test the mettle of any team to domestic matches that require concentration, resilience, and strategic brilliance. Yet Celtic has a way of rising to these occasions, finding solutions in adversity, and demonstrating the depth of skill within the squad. Players who have previously faced criticism are now opportunities for redemption, while those consistently performing provide stability and leadership. The dynamic within the team continues to evolve, influenced by new tactics, managerial decisions, and the collective desire to succeed across every competition. Beyond the pitch, discussions about managerial appointments, future transfers, and strategic planning add layers to the story, offering fans a sense of anticipation and speculation that complements the excitement of match day. Names circulate, rumors persist, and each potential signing carries the promise of strengthening the squad and shaping the club's direction for seasons to come. While some details remain uncertain, the optimism among supporters is palpable, fueled by recent successes, iconic performances, and the potential for transformative additions to the squad. Returning to the topic of Tierney, it is remarkable how a single goal can encapsulate so much: personal triumph, national pride, and the rekindling of fan enthusiasm. Watching him replay that strike countless times is not simply indulgence, it is recognition of a defining moment that signifies resilience, skill, and the power of football to inspire. For Celtic fans, these narratives resonate deeply because they reflect the club's ethos of nurturing talent, overcoming adversity, and striving for excellence in every competition. Beyond individual moments, the interplay of team dynamics, upcoming fixtures, and tactical adjustments ensures that each match carries significance. Fans are encouraged to analyze, debate, and anticipate performances, understanding that the journey through the season is as much about growth and cohesion as it is about points on the board. The squad's response to challenges, whether through injury management, rotation of key players, or integrating new signings, demonstrates the complex orchestration required behind the scenes to sustain success. In addition, the historical context of Celtic's achievements provides perspective, reminding supporters that today's victories and challenges are part of a larger story. From monumental past games to recent triumphs, the club's legacy intertwines with the passion of its fans, creating an enduring connection between performance, identity, and community. Each player Each match, each goal contributes to this narrative, enriching the collective experience and offering moments of reflection, celebration, and hope. The anticipation of upcoming games, particularly those that present formidable opposition or high stakes, keeps the fan base engaged and invested. Strategic planning, squad management, and individual brilliance all converge to influence outcomes, making every fixture an opportunity to witness history being made. With that in mind, the excitement surrounding the international break, the return of key players, and the continued evolution of Celtic's squad cannot be overstated. Fans watch with keen interest, ready to cheer, analyze, and celebrate as the season unfolds, knowing that the blend of talent, resilience, and passion will continue to define the club's journey. Continuing on from the incredible highs of the international break, the focus now shifts squarely back to Celtic and the challenges that lie ahead. The squad faces a testing run of fixtures, and with key players returning from injury while others are still on the sidelines, each game demands adaptability, resilience, and tactical precision. Watching Celtic navigate these periods has always been fascinating because the club has a way of combining flair with discipline, often producing moments of brilliance even under the most difficult circumstances. The likes of Tierney, who has recently rediscovered his confidence, will be pivotal in driving the team forward. His energy on the wing, ability to read the game, and fearless tackling add both solidity and creativity to the side, making him indispensable, not just for the national team, but for Celtic's domestic ambitions. It's these players who embody the spirit of the club, reminding fans why loyalty, perseverance, and belief are so deeply embedded in the Celtic DNA. Meanwhile, the upcoming matches promise to test the squad's depth and character. Away fixtures are never straightforward, and with teams like Hibernian and St. Mirren waiting, every decision, every pass, and every defensive action could determine the outcome. Injuries complicate matters further. The absence of key figures such as Cameron Carter-Vickers and Callum Osmond places additional responsibility on those available, yet it is often in these moments of adversity that players rise to the occasion. Celtic has a history of producing outstanding performances when the odds are stacked, turning potential setbacks into opportunities to showcase talent and unity. From the backline to midfield, the cohesion of the squad will be critical. Defenders must communicate effectively. Midfielders need to control tempo and link play, while forwards must capitalize on every chance, knowing that precision and timing can make all the difference. Recent performances indicate that, despite some inconsistencies, the team retains the quality to dominate matches and secure vital points. Tactically, the management faces a balancing act. Rotating players to maintain freshness without disrupting the rhythm of the team requires careful planning. Integrating returning players, such as those who missed part of the season through injury or international duty, must be done thoughtfully to preserve momentum and ensure consistency. At the same time, youth prospects and squad players get opportunities to impress, adding another layer of excitement for supporters who are keen to see the next generation step up. This dynamic creates a compelling narrative each week. Who will rise, who will cement their place, and who will make a mark when called upon. Off the pitch, discussions about managerial appointments and transfers continue to capture the imagination of fans. The speculation surrounding Wilfried Nancy, for example, has created a buzz, with supporters eager to see how his arrival might shape the squad, though many remain uncertain about his style and impact. There is optimism that his presence will add fresh energy, tactical flexibility, and a competitive edge. Fans understand that each addition can influence not just immediate results, but the culture and mentality of the team. Celtic supporters are deeply invested in these developments because they know the club's history of success is built not only on individual brilliance, but also on collective cohesion, vision, and strategic planning. Beyond individual players and fixtures, the overarching narrative of the season is equally compelling. The challenge of balancing domestic competitions with cup runs and potential European ventures requires mental fortitude, stamina, and adaptability. Each match becomes a chapter in the story of Celtic's season, with players, staff, and supporters all contributing to the unfolding drama. Emotional investment runs high as fans live every pass, tackle, and goal with intensity. Historical perspective adds another layer to this connection, comparing current performances to iconic games of the past, such as mid-April clashes that defined rivalries or cup finals that captured national attention, reminds supporters of the rich tapestry of Celtic's legacy. These moments, both past and present, weave together a sense of identity, pride, and continuity that is uniquely Scottish. The interplay between past triumphs and present ambitions shapes how fans view the team, how they celebrate victories, and how they endure challenges. Before we proceed, subscribe to our channel and enable notifications to receive all exclusive news about Celtic FC. Don't miss any details about your favorite team. It's extremely important for Celtic FC fans. Fresh whispers are swirling through Glasgow this morning after what's said to be an internal report leaked from deep inside Celtic Park, painting a picture far less tidy than the public front the club likes to show. Word drifting out from Parkhead suggests that senior staff have been wrestling with what one source called a simmering storm of behaviour issues within the squad. No one is naming names, but the rumour mill insists. The document points to rising tensions, uneven commitment in training, and a handful of players clashing over everything from tactical roles to dressing room hierarchy. According to those claiming to have glimpsed the leak, the tone of the report is unusually blunt, describing moments where discipline has wavered at key moments and unity has grown fragile. Some observers are already speculating that these murmurs explain the odd, flat performance and the occasional spark of frustration caught on cameras along the touchline. Others argue it could all be little more than a puff of smoke from someone keen to stir the pot. Still, the buzz around the city is growing. There's talk of certain players feeling their place is under threat, of younger lads pushing harder than some established figures, and of a coaching staff becoming weary of repeated warnings going unheeded. One source close to the club insists the situation isn't explosive, just a team needing a shake and a sharper sense of direction. Yet another describes the atmosphere as one wrong word away from boiling over. Whether the leaked document truly exists or is just the latest gust of Glasgow gossip, it has certainly set tongues wagging. Supporters are left wondering if the club is preparing quiet measures behind the scenes or if the whole thing will be brushed aside as noise. For now, the rumour hangs in the air like mist over the Clyde, leaving fans to debate what's real, what's exaggerated, and what this all might mean for the harmony inside the Celtic dressing room. Hello, fan. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, as it means a lot to Celtic FC. Also, share your opinion about the news in the comments below. See you in the next video.